Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Fitri Zakiyah. I am a lecturer from Arabic Department, Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta. And today I would like to share our community service program entitled Educating Vocational High School Students on Personal Data Security in the Digital Era, a case study at SMK MUHPA. All right. Before we presenting this research, let me introduce our great team. We have Muhammad Idris from Department of Informatics, Universitas Islam Indonesia, Savana Fatur Hana Zara from Department of Arabic, Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta, and we conducted this community service program under PPM Muhammadiyah program scheme. All right. Let's start with the introductions. In this part, I would like to explain the background of this program. As we know that in today's increasingly digital society, the ability to safeguard personal data has become a fundamental component of digital literacy, particularly for vocational high school students who will soon enter the workforce. However, many students in rural schools remain vulnerable due to limited awareness, inadequate formal education on cybersecurity, and restricted access to digital resources. That's why we do this community service to educate and increase students' awareness in maintaining personal data security. And the target and scope of the research is the students of SMK Muhammadiyah Pamutan, Rembang, Jawa Tengah. All right, let's move on to methodology. In this community service, we implemented quantitative experimental design using a one group pretest and post-test method. This study presents the design, implementation, and evaluation of community-based educational program on personal data security at SMK Muhammadiyah Pamutan Rembang. We gather the data using structured questionnaires and then analyze them with a mixed method evaluation, comprising pre-tests, post-tests, and the real-time quizzes to assess change in knowledge and behavior. Okay, and now start to discuss about finding. The implementation of the personal data security training at SMK Muhammadiyah Pamutan Rembang demonstrated the effectiveness of a structural educational approach in improving digital literacy among vocational high school students. Following the intervention, measurable improvements were observed across all assessed categories. This outcome affirmed the importance of integrating cybersecurity education into the formal curriculum, particularly in rural and underserved regions. Moving forward, sustained effort involving schools, educators, and policymakers are essential to foster a culture of privacy and data protection among young digital users. And from this community service, we can conclude that the significant post-intervention improvements observed in the study, especially in password hygiene, adoption of two-factor authentication, and risk awareness regarding identity exposure, support the assertion that experiential contextualized training can yield meaningful behavioral change even among students in underserved or rural settings. Therefore, the outcome of this initiative not only validate the effectiveness of program designs but also reinforce the broader call for integrating digital safety models into formal education system, particularly at the vocational level. And in the last slide, I want to show you the documentation of this program. We take this program during the training to the students at SMK Muhammadiyah Pamotan. I think that's all from me. Thank you so much. And UMY ada masyarakat berdaya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.